Hello everybody, Shadowy here, and welcome back to the Somnium Files, nirvanA Initiative. Last time, we got on the other route that splits off from Lien's Somnium, and got to see them make a relatively happy ending. We also found out that apparently Mizuki has a twin. Mizuki has a twin that she did not know about, that might theoretically have an eyeball. Or an AI ball. I forget how they pronounce it. I did mention in the ending of the last episode that this didn't have a green dot as opposed to everything else. Afterwards, I realized, oh, that just means it has an updated summary. So yeah, that just means that all of these I haven't gone through and looked at the summary, because I don't really need to. Hold on, sorry, throat is not being cooperative. It's time to go into births. Is that Ryuki? In the corner there, underneath the incomplete? Let's just go. Marble bar and fortune telling. Let's go. Last. Oh dear. You know it's serious when they say last.
You came. Good.
Hi.
Want something to drink? With water? On the rocks? You don't have to be shy. It's on me. It's such a bizarre case. The
Hold on, wait a second. Are you talking to me?
That being said, the facts are fairly straightforward.
You're talking to me, aren't you?
Pointing out a culprit can't be too hard. Do you already know? Terror. Who are they, really?
You're talking to me. You can choose Mama.
Why would it be Jin? He was the first victim. Right. Uru. We know he killed at least 3 people.
Right.
Jin Furue, Chikara Horadori, Andes Komeiji. But why did he kill them? What was his goal?
For the nirvanA well.
That's right.
Yes.
The nirvanA Initiative.
Sorry, I don't like the
loony
fact that I'm
plan
getting
to
quizzed
have
after the
humans reach moksha.
I don't like getting quizzed.
That's why Uru killed the 3 of them. We can put aside the little details for now.
Okay.
The most concerning aspect of the whole thing is the time difference.
Right.
The left and right sides of the victims were found
Oh
6
gosh.
years apart.
Throat is hurting.
Regarding the first victim, the facts are already in. 6 years ago, on February 10th, Jin Furue's body fell from the ceiling of Devaita.
Right.
And this year, 5 days ago, also on the 10th, Uru Somizuki's left half was found at the stadium, not Jin's.
Right.
Plastic surgery and complete organ transplants. It fooled the investigators into thinking they were the same person.
Right.
But what about the other victims? Chikara, Komeiji, Tokiko. How do you explain those 3? You have good intuition. You might already know.
Because Tokyo made miracles happen, Ryuki and Mizuki were hallucinating, Professor Brown created a time machine. The timeline was not in the correct order. My initial thought is actually up.
You've been brainwashed. You can't be taking Tokiko seriously, honey. It's all a lie.
But Tokiko's alive!
Probably.
It can't be the left one because everybody else is still alive. Like, everybody else saw it too.
Right. In other words, it's not like that. It's like this. This is the timeline that you actually experienced. The red and blue lines are intertwined, almost like DNA. You started on the red line from the top, and then followed the blue line, which led you to this point. You've traversed 4 X's. The left side is 6 years ago, and the right side is this year. To make things easier, we'll call the left side past, and the right side present. In other words, you came here, jumping back and forth between past and present, a day at a time, all to end up here.
Okay.
Now do you understand? Chikara's right half was found the night of the 11th, in the past.
Right.
His left half was found the next morning. Komeji's right half was found on the 13th. His left half was found the next morning at 6 a.m.
Okay.
6 years have passed, and now we're here. In the present, Tokiko's right half was found on February 12th. The next day, a little past midnight, her left half was found in the basement of Horodori Institute. Long story short, the left and right halves weren't found 6 years apart.
Okay.
They were all found soon after each other. Nothing supernatural here.
To be honest, that thought did cross my mind because there was some weird stuff with Shoma. Because, like, even though we were in the present, Ryuki took Shoma to the hospital for, like, mental checkups. But how does that explain everything else? This is a chart that shows the flow of the story in chronological order. The true flowchart can be checked from menu flowchart. Okay, so 6 years ago, present. Okay. So that's just present. And so both of these are present. Okay. So in the present, okay, so we go check out Horodori. So yeah, we investigate the stadium. Rescued by the masked woman after we go to Horodori. We sync with Kizuna. I'm just trying to follow this along. Follow that. But then in the continuing with the present, what was this one again? The investigation only reveals that Chikara's organs were all removed. Who is Terror? In any case, there's a high likelihood that Tokiko is involved. Ryuki returns to Tokiko to tell her Jin's body didn't teleport, and simulation theory is just occult nonsense. Tokiko counters his argument. Moksha does not fear death. Okay. So this is interesting. Very interesting. So this is when Ryuki goes into the basement for the first time. Wait, so that means... Okay. Wait. Okay, that is so weird. That is so cool, but so crazy at the same time. Honestly, this makes me want to replay all of these, just following along, just like the present timeline, and then just following along what's what. So, okay, so the question is, how does Mizuki tie into all of this with the different because in the past she's seen as her, her younger self. But then there's also events in the past where she is that, her newer look. Oh, interesting. That is so weird. Does that mean that is? I'm assuming they're gonna. I'm assuming they'll explain it. I'm assuming they'll explain why they're. I mean, they've already introduced the concept of two Mizukis. I mean, one's not named Mizuki, but I think I just need to go. Okay. Continue explanation. What about the Mizukis?
Anyway, that's just my genius analysis. Oh, but I know what you're gonna say. There's still tons of things that can't be explained, right? Especially, who killed Uru and Tokiko? Jin, Chikara, Komeiji.
Right.
It was Terror, Uru, who sliced these three in half.
Right.
But then Uru was killed in the present, February 10th.
Right.
Tokiko's body was found after that. So who killed Uru and Tokiko? Well, I'm sure this mess will be cleared up soon.
Oh, this is weird.
By Mizuki, her friend, and by you, Freyr.
Hi, that's me.
So anyway, good luck with the rest of your investigation. I'll be cheering you on.
Okay. Oh, my good gravy.
Huh? Who was I just talking to? Maybe I've had a bit too much to drink. It's awfully cold tonight.
Right. Oh, this is so weird. Oh, this is so weird. Hi.
Hey, about Kizzy. Are you sure she's okay?
Don't worry. I made sure she's fine.
Kizuna went missing. Last night around 11 o'clock, Riichi Chieda, her father, contacted me. Iva and I started our search for Kizzy. After a while, I got a call on my phone. It was from her. She told me to meet her here at AINI.
So, that makes us sisters?
We're not the same age, but we're like identical twins.
Okay.
We have almost the same genes.
That's crazy. I'm a copy of you.
Oh.
Don't say it like that.
But I'm your clone, right?
Technically, yes.
Okay.
But our DNA isn't exactly the same.
I see. I have...
My genome was rearranged.
Okay.
Your DNA was modified on top of that.
I see.
Which is why you don't have the symptoms I have.
Okay.
Basically, you're an upgrade. The perfect version of me.
Oh, I'm sure you're fine.
Don't say it like that.
Okay. This is crazy in the best way possible.
If I revealed myself to you, you would want to know everything. And one way or another, you'd find out.
Right.
You'd find out that your genes were spliced. That your real parents aren't Renju and Choco.
Right. I mean, we found that out anyway.
I didn't want you to end up like me. I wanted you to live a normal life. As normal as possible, anyway.
Right.
Get a
For a
normal
superhuman,
job,
strong
a normal husband,
child.
get married, start a family, live happily ever after.
Okay.
A life like that. But if I showed up, I would ruin all that. That's
you
what
sure?
I thought, at least.
I see. But why didn't you tell me 7 years ago in November? I was already well on my way to an abnormal life at that point.
Okay. Right.
Maybe that's true. It's like I told you. I want to know who did this to me. I know that Chikara was the mastermind, but I want solid proof. That's why I was investigating him and his institute.
Okay.
Then, out of the blue, he gets killed. That's why I started following the HB case.
Fair. I asked her about what happened back then. She told me the details of what happened on the 12th and the 14th. The 12th. Oh. Wait a second. So... hold on. So for the parts that took place in the past, we were her? Is that what I'm understanding? That is exactly what I'm getting from this.
What you have seen and heard cannot be shared with anyone. If you do, I will kill her. I have an abundant amount of money. Even if I were to die, the assassins I've hired would still find her.
I see. That's why you didn't talk about what happened 6 years ago.
Okay.
But I think it's okay to start talking now.
Right.
Why? I was able to freeze all of Terror's hidden accounts.
Oh my.
We don't need to worry about any assassins anymore.
I bet you don't remember anything from February 6 years ago, do you?
I do not. My body was destroyed in the explosion at the cathedral. The Abyss communication network was also offline,
Right.
so there was no backup taken.
Yeah, the same as me. When I was 6, you were born at Horadori Institute and sent here.
Okay.
I'm guessing they thought it was too difficult to raise you at the Institute. I remember the day you arrived like it was yesterday. You were still a baby. But the moment I saw you, I got this feeling. I started bawling my eyes out. The people at the facility didn't know we were related. Makes sense. They were told we were from 2 different places.
Right.
But we're both named Mizuki, and we looked really similar. So to make it easier, everyone started calling me Big Sis.
Ah, okay.
They called you Mizuki. They took me to Horadori Institute every so often for examinations.
Okay. Yeah.
I say examinations. I mean human experiments. I don't think you remember, but they did terrible things.
Right.
I remember getting shots with needles as big as boba straws.
Dang.
My time with Horadori Institute ended when I was 9, and you were 3.
We were the teddy bear. We were the teddy bear. The bunny plush. That's what I'm talking to. That's what I'm talking about. That was us. We were the bunny.
It shut down and we were finally free. That's about the time you were adopted by the Okiura family.
Okay.
But me? Well, I told you about me, right?
You were blind in one eye and had a heart condition.
Right.
Right. So it was hard to find a family who would take me. Ultimately, it was Mr. Chieda, the chairman.
So when you were 9, you were adopted by...
The Chiedas.
Okay.
I spent
Yep.
the next 6 years there. Up until I was 15, I lived under the same roof as Kizuna.
I see.
Right.
That's why she called me Big Sis. You said something about an eccentric woman?
Yeah, I was adopted by her.
Do you mean...
Shizue Kuranushi. Boss.
Oh, so you do have an AI ball.
Which is why my name is Mizuki Kuranushi now. You think that sounds kinda lame, huh?
No, it's not that.
You
Why
know how
did
we're
Boss
stronger than
adopt you?
everybody else?
Right.
Maybe she thought I'd come in handy.
So she wanted to make you work for her.
And she did.
I don't know if that's the truth, but that's what she told me. Boss taught me how to fight. After she adopted me, she trained me hard every day.
Okay.
6 years ago, when I was 18, I was hired as a top secret member of Abyss. Boss wanted someone who she could rely on. Someone who would never betray her.
Okay.
She trusted me to handle the most sensitive situations. Basically, I'm like a ninja. Well, a kunoichi.
Interesting.
Which is why my existence at Abyss had been hidden. The only people who know are Boss, Pewter, and Ryuki.
Ryuki? Why?
I wonder.
Okay.
By the way, I'm curious. Why were we given the same name?
I don't know. Maybe they didn't really care about the name.
But wouldn't that make it harder to tell us apart at the Institute?
I don't think they had any trouble.
Right.
We had code names at Horadori Institute. I was Mouse, and you were Rabbit. And you remember what they called us at Iowan, right?
You were Big Sis, and I was Mizuki.
Yeah.
Is that what I called you?
No. You were still little. You couldn't talk
Okay.
much. You just called me BB.
BB?
Yeah.
BB, huh?
Anyway, we've already spent enough time here. We shouldn't be wasting time like this.
Good point. There's still tons we don't know about the HB case.
Yeah.
Follow me. I want to show you something.
Okay.
Huh? What is it?
Oh, no. It's nothing.
You can take off the robe now.
Let's go, BB.
Oh, this is. Oh. Hi. Sorry, it cracks me up every time. That is itty bitty head on that real big body. Mizuki and Aiba are like, what have you all been hiding from us?
Ah! What the fuck? This is information overload. My brains are gonna flow out of my ears.
Jeez, just relax.
I can't just relax. What is this corpse doing here? And why are Kizzy and Leon here? Oh, and most importantly,
Where did Dante come from?
who the hell is this?
What, isn't it obvious?
Wait, you're that stupid porno mag collecting old man.
No.
Yes.
Why are you dressed like that? Where is Genny? What are you doing here?
Well, they're about to walk through the door any second now.
And one last thing. Where have you been the past 6 years? Why didn't you try to contact me?
I'm sorry, Mizuki.
This is a lot to take in. I think the greatest part about all this is like I'm slowly starting to like piece together. It's
Okay.
like
I think I kind of get it.
it's like taking you. Basically, what they did was they took a puzzle that I have been meticulously putting together, and then they're like, actually, it goes like this, and then it's something completely different. But it's like, oh my gosh, it works that way too. What?
6 years ago, Date lost his memory when the ceiling collapsed on him.
Right.
Then he got captured by terror but managed to escape.
Correct.
And he's been wandering the Earth for the past 6 years.
5 days ago, on the 10th, he heard the news about Jin's body being found.
Right.
And finally got his memory back.
That's right.
I must trivia. My voice reaches Date's brain right now. That's because there is a reception device in his left eye socket. You can mute me by turning it off, but that's a real hassle, so it's still on. This is the same for Mizuki Kuranushi. She hears my voice too. It's kind of long. I'll just call her BB. Okay, fair enough. Where do I even begin?
What? Do you have more insults to hurl at me for missing 6 years of your life?
Yes!
No, it's not that. Maybe she just wanted to hear you say, Mizuki, you've grown so much, or something emotional like that.
No, not that either.
Ah, right. For you, it's been 6 years. For me, it's different. I've been back for 4 days dressed like this. I've been watching you guys the whole time, so I don't really have anything sappy to say.
I told you it's not that.
I'm home. Welcome back. Is that what you wanted to hear?
All right, okay. Let me try this again. Mizuki, I'm home.
That doesn't count. Aiba had to prompt you.
Welcome back, Date. But that's not what I wanted to say. I threw away all your...
Oh, no. Well, Date is gonna have to start collecting again. Oh my gosh, he's so shocked. He phased through the countertop.
I know that Horodori Institute and NICE are both caught up in the HB case.
Right.
Gen was created at the Institute, and he was acquaintances with Tokiko.
Right, okay.
So, by borrowing his mask, I could snoop on Tokiko and other members of Horodori Institute.
I see.
But why do you still look like that here?
Horodori Institute and NICE people come here all the time.
Oh, wow.
Imitating Gen makes it easier to eavesdrop on them. I'm gonna be honest, this has gotten way out of hand. I can't do this on my own.
Right.
We need to work together to stop their plan.
Their plan?
Yeah, the nirvanA initiative.
Right.
So first, I contacted Mizuki Kuranushi.
Date and I met 6 years ago.
Right.
He knew how to get a hold of me.
I shared everything I had, then told her to find you, Mizuki.
To help stop them?
Basically.
Okay.
Let's talk about it later. Trust me, if I explain it now, it'll only confuse you.
Right, okay. Got it. The stupid, perverted, porno mag collecting old man, also my adoptive father. Ugh. Okay.
I don't know. Not here.
It's fine, I know where he is. Don't you have an idea too?
Yeah, probably at the docks.
Last night, Date called me out of the blue. He told me about the corpse. And how he was pretending to be Genny. And everything else he knew.
Right.
BB. What?
Oh, nothing. I just wanted to call you by that name.
Okay.
I am a little embarrassed to admit this, but Leon and I plan to elope.
What?
May I ask
Oh.
why?
Kizzy's father won't accept me.
Right.
He threatened to send Leon to prison if he continued to see me,
That's when I suggested that we run off together.
and I agreed.
So you two...
Yeah. They're both on the run for love.
But we don't know
Aw.
exactly where we want to go yet.
Right. We need some more time to think about it.
Fair. Oh. That's...
I have told him that I am safe and sound.
Okay, well, I'm glad you weren't kidnapped.
I'm happy for you too.
I am so sorry that I worried you.
Yeah. I'm sorry about all this, you guys.
It is snowing outside, but do not worry about us. My heart is burning strong.
Alright.
I suppose Big Sis has already told you everything.
For the most part.
Big Sis and I lived in the same home for 6 years. But I never thought my Big Sis was my Big Sis's Big Sis.
So confusing.
Anyway, Mizuki Date, I will call you Little Big Sis from now on. And you, Mizuki Kuranushi, I will call you Big Sis.
Still, just as confusing.
Right. Aiba's trivia. Mizuki is BB's clone. Date already knows this. BB told him. But Kizuna and Lien don't know this yet. They think they are just sisters. Right?
I told you that we wanted to run away together.
Right.
And I wanted to be with Lien.
I got a call from my old pal Date.
I asked him to unlock something for me.
Are you
Right.
talking about the freezer?
No, I got that open on the 13th.
It was a different lock this time.
Okay.
Anyway, that is when we met with Date and the woman he was with.
The woman? I was there too.
Okay.
Why do you ask?
No reason.
It is currently 4:25 a.m. Daybreak
Wow.
is close.
I've known her for a long time. She's a former coworker from back when I was doing bad stuff.
Oh.
Back then, I used to call her Quartz.
Hey, don't just blurt that out.
Mizuki's name comes from crystal. The kanji for crystal can be read as Mizuki.
Right.
Crystals are the solid form of silicon dioxide, a mineral, most often recognized as quartz.
Ah.
Wait, so you were in a Thieves Guild, BB?
The snow isn't letting up.
Don't change the subject.
Hey, you're all the more cool for it.
Okay, I'll ask again. What's the deal with the corpse? Why is it in the freezer?
It's better that you see for yourself.
Let me just show you.
Another corpse?
No, not one more.
Not one at all.
It's half.
Right. Are we going? Yep, okay. Huh.
So, you finished reading the file.
Yeah.
This is intense.
Now do you understand? Now you know whose left half is in the freezer.
Right.
Jin. Jin Furue. That's what he really looks like.
And this body?
Uru Somizuki. Terror.
Right.
He murdered 3 people 6 years ago. Jin, Chikara, and Andy's Kameji.
Tokyo must have written this. Hold on. Okay. We probably need to stop. This is a good stopping point. So for now, I'm gonna call it quits here. And next time, we're gonna continue to piece together this mystery that I have been thrown for a loop with. And to be honest, I am genuinely so happy that they pulled one over on me. I love this type of thing. I love just going through a story, trying to like follow along with the pieces, and then it's just like, oop, nope, sorry, we've been deceiving you this whole time. I think that's why I liked, I think that's like why I like the Zero Escape series in general, because they all kind of do that. And they all do it, in my opinion, they all do it very well. Some better than others, but they all do it. And they all do it in ways that I love it. And I'm gonna stop rambling because, yeah, I need to keep playing the game. So I'm gonna stop. But for now, if you liked anything in this episode, please let me know down in the comments below, or at the very least, like the video. And if you want to catch the next episode, please consider subscribing. But for now, I'll see you later. Bye-bye!